Ingleton is a village in the Craven district of North Yorkshire, England. The village is 19 miles from Kendal and 17 miles from Lancaster on the western side of the Pennines. The Waterfall Trail is a 4.5 mile walk and requires a £10 admission fee for adults and £5 for children under 16 years old, which does include parking. For a small village, there is a bevy of cafes, pubs and shops to visit during your stay, which can all be found on their website of thisisingleton.co.uk. I've indeed made it to the car park here at Ingleton Waterfalls Trail. There is a little turnstile to get to. You pay your admission, and I'm looking a little bit different. I may have invested in a new toy, which I'm filming from now. Because of course I've got my 360 camera, which I'm still going to use because there's still some great shots that can be done with it. However, I thought some close-ups ones, or these these type of shots, I may have invested in the DJI Pocket 2, which currently at the moment is very nice, and I hope we can get some good shots for it without an ND filter, because it is a little bit on the bright side over there. We'll see how it goes anyway. Does have such a lovely beginning to this walk. The start of it, of course, you met with a lovely little stream, and as you can tell, some rather sheltered areas, which is a good start. And yeah, much like, weirdly enough, any walk that's worth walking, it has its ups and downs. There are a few rocky bits which we'll experience and show you along the way, but otherwise it's worth the tenner. So I'm just starting the routes now at 10 o'clock in the morning, obviously. And already, what are we on now, on a Wednesday? And it is a popular route. I mean, I came here, the reason why I'm doing this actually, let's go through that now, is I came up here to Ingleton a few weeks back to do the Waterfall Trail with an old high school mate of mine, Rich, hello. And I hadn't seen that young man since 1996. Yes, that's right, kids, 27 years ago. I had a right old good catch up, predominantly on this walk round here. And we were going to do, I know I've been threatening in other walking guides about doing a sort of a rambling podcast, as it were, because I have more than one microphone now. Couldn't find the second microphone. Rich, I'm afraid to say, it was in my backpack all the time. It was a bit awkward. But anyway, we had an excellent catch up, and yeah, he just cemented the fact that I've got to do this for a Robinson's Ramble. So here we are. I will say about the trail as well, of course, it's not. It's a waterfall trail. It can't be, completely tarmacked down. What's the fun in that? But the limestone that is protruding through the trail can be a little bit on the slippy side as well. I mean, if you may have seen, was it last week, the week before? Week before, I did the Loughrigg Trail and completely forgot to bring my walking boots. I brought my walking boots today, but even with the walking boots on, it can be a little bit on the slippy side, so don't start coming around here on a rainy day with your Converse. I don't think it's going to help. What did make me chuckle from the last walk I did, previous to this, my last immediate walk was filming around Loughrigg Fell and Grasmere and around there, and I gave a shout out to my mum, of course, for all the support she's given me, particularly over the past few years. But my mum, she can be very honest. So she said she saw the Loughrigg guide, bit shocked at the shout out at the end, but also just saying, it's a bit long, Jace, just a little bit long. So, as a conscious decision for this one, I shall yap on less, show you the sights, much like what's behind me. It's a little bit bright. I'll switch around with the 360 camera. We'll try and get a bit more of a nicer sight for you. But yeah, I will stop yapping. Waterfall up ahead to give you a nice slow-mo. Let's do that. Come on. It's all right, isn't it? I'm still using the new toy, so hopefully you can hear me over the waterfall. But this is just the tiddy one. So, let's show the bigger one, shall we? Come on. Okay, so that is the main part of the waterfalls. There are some on the return leg anyway, but that, of course, as you'd imagine, is the biggest one. But a little bit more to get to before we get to our return leg, and some gorgeous sights of the Yorkshire Dales and Ingleton Hill as well, which will be coming up in a few short moments. But yeah, I'm always happy when I'm near a bit of water. I remember this bit. It's the bit where Rich and I, last time we went did this, got a little bit out of breath. But like any ups, there are some downs as well. So, going to get to the higher bit in a moment. Gorgeous view of Ingleton Hill just round the corner, and a nice cream van just to tempt you on the way. I should be alright. I just had a flapjack from the cabin before the waterfalls, so I'm going to be alright. It'll be right. View of Ingleton Hill that I mentioned. Pretty much around the entire Morecambe and Loonsdale area, this is the hill that you can see for miles around. And I've been up it before. It's can be a little bit blustery on the top, but yeah, a fantastic one to climb, certainly, just to get the viewpoints of, well, Cumbria, Lancashire, Yorkshire. It's very nice. Now, I wonder how smooth this is going to be. Whee! Hello! Hopefully that wasn't too bad. Still getting to grips with the new toy, so hopefully it's not looking too bad. Not too wobbly, because I haven't got the most straightforward paces. It's could be a little bit bumpy. Hopefully not. Hopefully you can stick with me. But yeah, Ingleton Hill, a bit more. see all those butterflies before. That was amazing. There's the joys of also having the 360 camera as well as this, that you can sort of just protrude the camera a little bit further, closer to a bit of nature, so it's not overly bothered. That was something I've never experienced that before. Having butterflies so close, that was amazing. No, really enjoyed it. And that's the last bit of chatter. Try my best to keep as quiet as possible for this. Let the waterfalls do the talking. Might as well on a trip like this. Right, anyway, I know. Let's go. In all honesty, this video for Ingleton Waterfall Trail, it could be so much bigger than what I'm actually making it. I could, because there's so many streams, becks, waterfalls, weirdly enough, all around the trail, which I'm trying to give you a bit of a taster, but not all of them, because I don't want you just, of course, stuck to your phone or stuck to your TV watching this on YouTube. I'm trying to promote these so you can get out, you can enjoy the fresh air, you can revisit it if you haven't been here since a child. I hadn't been here since a child from a few weeks ago. Over there, can you see us? See if we can try to do a bit better. Try that. There we go. Get me out the way there. Out the way there. So much to show. So I'm just trying to be as concise as possible. I think it's shut. So you can get out. Get yourselves out this neck of the woods. Proper footwear. And yeah, I feel a bit dark at the moment. There we are. Yes, proper footwear. And get yourself out. Enjoy yourself. You deserve it. Anyway, so this is where I'm going to leave you. I'm going to get into Ingleton and get myself a bite to eat. As always, thank you so much for listening and watching, and I hope you've enjoyed the scenes of Ingleton Waterfalls. Always more treks and rambles that I'll be trying to find for you. If there's anything particular, like in the northwest, drop us a message, give us a shout in the comments. I'll see what I can do for you anyway. But yes, as always, I'd be very honoured if you subscribe to the channel if you like this video. Give it a share if you want, if there's somebody curious about, oh, where can we go in this particular neck of the woods. Possibly Ingleton. There's signs here as well to lead you back to the car park, but I'm going to go into the village, get a bite to eat. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful remainder of your day. Happy rambling. Are you going to be on my little screen at the end so they can see what other videos to choose. And why not, little ladybird? Why not indeed? Happy rambling, little one. Off he goes.